Hello guys, so I just beat Voltage, my new third hardest stream demon. This level is extremely hard. I did a really good job because I beat it in less than 10k attempts. Probably 10k counting playtesting attempts, but anyways, I love this level so much and it's so fucking hard, but let's get started. Okay, for the beginning just click in the middle here. It's not that hard, just use one the next ship. Here you're gonna skip the first click. Not much to say about this, honestly. Easy click, except for this black orb and the last black orb. Okay, and now this is probably the hardest part or the second hardest part of the level. And I have quite a lot of tips here. These two clicks are really hard, but I don't really have any tip for them. Just focus on both black orbs. This click is also really hard, but you can either get this visual indicator of just clicking when the right side of the ball aligns with the apex of the arrow here, like here, or you can just click to the music and aim for the gap, which is what I did. And for this click pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, of 3 clicks, first of all, focus on this orb, on clicking right on the middle, and click like. Try to click slow, don't click too fast because most of the time you will die. And this click, like the fourth click and the fifth click, you don't want to go with the music. Click the green orb later than the music and the blue orb earlier than the music. It's really consistent, although it's really hard. Here make sure to hit this platform before the pad, because this way this orb will be always consistent, but also don't buffer click this one because sometimes you will die here. It depends on when you click the previous orb. And now once you hit the pad, my visual indicator for this pink orb, which is really hard, this pink orb and the next black orb, so the visual indicator is click when the so yeah, I hope it helps. And for this black orb, which is extremely hard, but I didn't have any visual indicator. I just focused a lot on trying to go through the gap. Click this green orb in the middle. For this click pattern, make sure to micro click all the clicks. Like, well, theoretically, you only need to micro click this black orb, but it's easier if you just micro click all of them. This is really bad because if you click it too late, you'll skip this platform and this click will be different from this alignment, because if you click this you won't land here and this orb will be different. So make sure to hit the black orb earlier than you might think. This click pattern is really hard, this from this blue orb to this black orb for some reason. So what I did was just don't do 5 clicks, just do 2 click patterns of 2 clicks. So click, it's like click the first blue orb and then click on the robot here and then the following blue orb and the next click. It's like papa. I hope you understand me. For this orb, click in the middle. It's really hard, by the way. And here, if you micro click this orb before the orbs, you will most likely hit this spike and the timing of the black orb will be much harder. So you can also hold this click a little bit more, and this way you will always skip this. I mean, you won't be able to die here, so the timing will be much easier. If you ask me, I did it, I micro clicked this click because that's how I learned the 11 and I was too lazy to learn other way of doing it. But it would be much better if I had learned at first to hold here. Be careful on this ship because it might seem that it's well synced with the music, but it's not. What you have to do is click the first blue orb really late and then do the following click super fast. And then you can go with the music. But otherwise, if you go with the sync of the music at first, you will most likely hit this orb and die like this. here you can hold this blue orb, and you need to click this spider. Here, make sure to, as soon as you micro click this blue orb, focus your attention to this TP portal, like literally right after you micro click this orb, okay? Also make sure to not micro click this orb, because it will be easier if you hold it. Here, make sure to go 1, 2, 1, 2, like in your head for the click pattern, because you will die. It's super easy to die. I mean, if you open the music, you will die here and here by clicking this one too early, and you will die here because of clicking it too early, not too late, which is not intuitive, but it's what it is. So just keep in mind that you can click this orb super early and this one super late. For this 6 click that I just did, do a click pattern of 4 clicks, then wait a little bit and do 2 clicks. And very important, buffer click this orb, because I died because I didn't click, I clicked late, and my spider literally died right here. So it's a really annoying death. In fact, my new best was there. So pay attention to buffer click it. Okay, for this click pattern, make sure to click this first orb as late as possible. You have plenty of frames to click here, but trust me that if you focus on clicking it super late, the following clicks will be much easier, because this way, if you click it late, the 5 following clicks are 5 totally consistent clicks with the music. But if you click it early, the click pattern is different. If you do 5 consistent clicks while clicking the first one late, you will do this perfectly, okay? And hold the 5th click. And here, make sure to wait, because if you continue the click pattern like pa 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 pa, you will 100% of the time die to this spike. Like, you have to wait a lot from this orb to this orb, and then you can continue your click pattern. This yellow orb is the hardest click ever. Nah, it's actually not the hardest click of the level, but it's extremely hard. Just pay attention and try to click it later than you think. From this TP portal to the next part of the level, which is like 65%, it's literally 100% accurate with the music. Just focus on the music and try to go for the gap, I guess. Okay, for the first click it on the middle and do the next one, two, okay, the next 2 clicks with the music. They are super easy, so you won't die there. Okay, and you will die here because this orb is really hard. Click it in the middle. It's a really easy visual indicator, but you will die here many times because it's just hard. You also need to focus on clicking both this orb and this orb earlier than you think, and then reset your pattern, your click pattern in this platform. Now that you've reset your click pattern, these 4 clicks are perfectly synced with the music, so just focus on the music, I guess. Be careful with this red orb, because you'll most of the times hit it earlier than you should and die here, so make sure to click it a little bit late. And now we get to the really hard part of the hardest part of the level, or probably the second hardest part. You need to focus on this black orb a lot, because this gap is really hard and it depends on these previous clicks. So pay a lot of attention to this orb and then continue your click pattern. And you have to click both these, these 2 blue orbs really early. It's kind of hard to get it done from here because this click pattern is synced. I mean, these 4 clicks are synced to the music and the next 2 are not. You just gotta keep it in mind and you'll eventually do it. And these 2 clicks are by far the hardest clicks of the level and the most inconsistent ones. So I don't really have anything to say about them because I never figured out a way of doing them consistently. I just focus to the music and try to click to the music. Hold here, you can hold. Nothing really to say about this last part, it's really easy. And that's it. Voltage. Really good level. Play it, please. And enjoy the completion. No sé, no sé. ¡Sí, sí, sí! ¡Sí! ¡Me lo he pasado! ¡Me lo he pasado! No, no, ¿qué cojones? Bro. He cortado directo. He jugado 12 intentos. Y me lo he pasado. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? Hermano. No, no puede ser. 12 intentos. 12 putos intentos. Casi me rayo. Casi corto grabación sin querer, sin guardar el chisme. ¡Guau! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos!